Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This video is not meant to support atrocities or anything like that. This video just for idiots, okay? Not you, my friends, but there are some others also watching my videos. Okay, this video is, and it's not God, it's YouTube, all right? This video is to show you how hypocritical or how hypocrites these guys, the politicians in Brussels, European Union, United States are. And that is, they have, as I said, situational outrage. Depending on a situation, they have outrage. Even if situation is the same in between Gigi and Mikey versus Tom and Lulu, if they like Gigi and Mikey, they will not be outraged, but they will outrage with the other two. So this is obviously regarding when Ukraine commits, in my version, a terrorist attack against someone by hitting a civilian infrastructure and injuring or hurting people or killing people, which is Russians. That's not really okay, is it? It's not. When the Russians do that, it's an outrage. It should be outrage on both instances. And I'm going to show here the European Commission, some weasel comes and is outraged of an act that Russia committed, destroyed a building, right? But they were not, I didn't hear any squeaks over there of being outraged on examples that I will provide you when the Ukrainians committed in Russia with Russian people. Why is that? You're not a just person. You're not on the side of the good if you do such things, which is, I condemn you, but I don't condemn you for the same thing. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's start with the first one. I have 3 articles here. I have to figure things out. Right here. First one. Ukrainska Pravda. European Council Secretary General condemns Russian attack on high-rise building in Kryvyi Rih. Okay, well, that should be condemned because they're talking about this one right here. Okay, Russian missile totally destroys education and institution in Kryvyi Rih. Well, that should be condemned. I have no... And again, search and rescue operation completed in Kryvyi Rih. Right here. This is a missile hitting this building. That's an apartment building right there. We had in Romania something very, very similar to this. So obviously that is bad. This is a different story. A different one. This is another one. A Russian missile strike on the city of Kryvyi Rih has killed 6 people and injured 75. Okay, so a lot of people, victims and all that. And that's not okay. And the same thing is not okay with this one. Head of Dnipropetrovsk Regional Council, Mykolaiv Tarada, published photos of the aftermath of the missile hitting an educational institution. The 4-story building was destroyed. Again, not okay whatsoever. That's a different one. So that's 2 examples. But then you have these guys right here, talking about this, the high-rise building. They're talking about this one in particular, right here. So yes, that should be condemned 100%. 100%. But then if you have that, then you should also be concerned and condemn the American attack on the Chinese embassy, right? In Belgrade, 1999. I didn't hear the Europeans being concerned because they were part of the whole operation. And then let me tell you when they were not concerned, when this weasel, let me see if I get his name. Yeah, Maria, all right, you don't want to see my face. Or maybe you do, but let's see the name here. So this is Maria Pecinovich-Buric. Pecinovich-Buric, that's why I would pronounce it. She's the Secretary General of the Council of Europe. She's not in charge of anything. Okay, even if you see she's not in charge. She's just a spokesperson. When you hear Secretary General Ursula von der Leyen, she's not in charge, my friends. There are others behind. Has condemned Russia's latest missile attack on which claimed the lives of 6 people. Should be condemned, 100. I'm condemned in the strongest terms Russia's continuous and deliberate attack against civilians today in Accountability for these crimes will come. Oh wait, for both or just for the Russians? So right, so let me give you now the examples when Miss, what's her name, Maria Buric, did not have any concerns and not condemn. Let's start with the first one. Do you remember when Daria Dugina was blown up? Remember? She was a journalist. I didn't hear anything about that. And supposedly that was done by the Ukrainian, with the Ukrainian services. No, I didn't hear any outrage. Do you remember when that blogger in St. Petersburg was blown up in that, how do you call it, cafe? Remember that one? About what, 3 months ago or something like this? I didn't hear her say anything. All right, how about a month ago when the Ukrainian drones hit the civilian apartment buildings in Moscow? Did not injure anybody, but they attacked. That's a terrorist attack. Those people were lucky. I didn't hear her condemning that. Did you? It happened again a few days ago. Yesterday, I think it happened, when again the Ukrainians hit the Moscow businesses. Not military businesses. They tried to prove it was the business, it was a military something, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe it. It was in the financial center of Moscow. Yeah, okay, and it was military. All right, I covered it. I think it was yesterday with videos. I didn't hear her say anything about that. That's at least 3 that I gave you, 4, and I'm going to give you more. Remember when they blew up the Kerch Bridge first time? Remember that one? What was that? You Maria Puric, whatever your name is. Buric. What was that? Was it a terrorist attack? It was. Now what was the one that happened, a few days ago? A week and a half ago? When again they destroyed, 2 people died. 2 parents and a child was injured. A teenager. Did you condemn them? They celebrated in Ukraine. And the Ukraine says, yeah, we did it with the drones. What is that exactly, Ms. Buric? I know what it is. They will call it collateral damage. Now imagine that whoever agrees with this term, yeah, it was collateral damage, what do you want, Emil? I don't want to be that bad, even though I would try to do it in a camouflaged way. But I hope that something like this doesn't happen to your family. I hope, because you're going to think differently. Now we're good with a beer or with a glass of wine or some soybean latte. Now we're all philosophers and we know everything. But when that happens, if your cat is injured by these guys, you're going to say, there's not, and someone said, it's just a cat, an animal after all. What do you want? It's just collateral damage. You're going to be like, it's my cat, part of the family. That's how you're going to be. I'm talking about those who say, well, it's just collateral damage. Well, what? They were Russians? Be careful. So no, that was a terrorist attack. And the victims were over there. So yeah, that was to condemn. I didn't hear Maria Buric coming and saying, I strongly suck a little big one, like with 2 hands. Anyway, man, I'm becoming nasty here. So anyway, probably I've always been, but nevertheless, my friends, that's not right. This is the justice that supposedly Putin is going to come to Hague and say, okay, I'm going to go to the International Criminal Court and just submit myself to these guys. From the very beginning, these guys think that you are a criminal they're going to charge you without stepping in the building, my friends. Which I'm always for due process, my beautiful friends. That's why we had a beautiful constitution in the United States that's trampled over and over again. And collective punishment and collective guilt is, ABC 1, 2, 3 in this new environment. But we have to fight back verbally and, with intelligence and courage, because we have more than they have. Those are pussies. They're pussies. Okay? And those pussies, just because they're loud, doesn't mean they're strong. Just do, and they're going to be like, where's the safe space? My pussy hurts. Guaranteed. You know that. But they still try to disarm us morally. That's how they do. They call you names, they call you bad, they call you your group like this, your group like that. You are like this, you're guilty for that. You pay me this, you pay me this, you owe me this, you owe me that. What? That's how. But they try to disarm you morally. So you don't come logically and say, wait a second, you mother. Sit down over here. What are you talking about? What's that? Oh, you're peeing yourself? Jesus Christ. Go and clean your room. Change your underwear, go and take a shower. God damn it. Oh, you don't take showers? Don't take baths? Oh, I didn't know what the fuck was like. Okay, see you never. So yeah, that's how these guys need to be treated. Like infantiles that they are. So yeah, outrage. Do you expect these guys to deliver justice? And she is the, what was with her title here? Secretary General of the Council of Europe. Can you imagine? Where are you? Do you have that title? I guarantee you don't have. I don't have it, and she thinks that way. She acts that way. I wouldn't put her a dog catcher of the smallest village in the United States of America. And I don't want to insult the dog catchers if they're still there, but still, no authority to this person. Nothing. Zero. She should be just a follower. That's it. And she has to be monitored all the time because she's going to do stupid stuff. Maybe in one of those stupid stuffs, she would just leave us alone. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.